Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 66 of my Scots Wahey campaign in Crusader Kings 2. So as you can see, we are slowly chomping our way through England. However, we've got some particularly large areas of England and Ireland that are held by foreign powers. So that's a bit annoying because obviously it means having to come and defeat them on the mainland as well. So for the moment I'm just trying to fabricate a claim in Wessex, in Winchester in particular. We'll try and deal with them. We've got, I think it's this guy here, the Duke of East Anglia, who is trying to make Burgundy pay tribute to him, which is interesting. So he owns that part of the Burgundy's lands. But for the moment, everything else is pretty quiet. In terms of factions, we have only this guy who owes us a favour. He's not really a threat. Work has become boring and hours of the day drag on. I lose diligent. I'm getting on a bit, I think I'm 66, yep. We've no prisoners. This guy, as I said, is the only threat. Not plotting. Shut the gates. Why can we shut the gates? There's nothing. Consumption has been gone. Countess of Carrot seeks to fabricate a claim in the Duchy of Galloway. I can no longer ignore the irritation in my throat and begin to cough violently. Which is correct English. Bishop Anne of Lincoln is confident your symptom is not due to a serious illness and that it will pass quite soon. Nevertheless, you will receive some mild treatment. Interesting to see what that is. Spend more time in prayer. Yeah, that makes me feel much better. Anything interesting to do here? Not particularly. What can I do, if anything, with my realm? What started as a severe cough has now turned into shaking chills, shortness of breath and stabs of severe pain in the chest. I have contracted pneumonia. I am not long for this world. Yep, so this is the guy that I was just looking at. And some reason he's no longer my regent. Okay, pause. My court physician of Lincoln come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment he can offer. Let's try something new. Let's cease and desist for a moment. What's the story with this guy? Why did he stop being my regent? Interesting. Made to drink a draught of poppy before strapping me down on the operating table. Almost dozed off while he prepared his instruments, but when he raised a scalpel towards your eye, you felt wide awake. I am sorry, my lord, but we must remove the root of the problem. I become one-eyed in order to get rid of my cough. Pick an ambition. I don't think there's any point picking an ambition. I'm going to be deceased soon enough. See the realm prosper. Canwell has improved significantly. Great. Well, Marie could use some guidance, so she must learn on her own. So I'm still decent enough character, but I was wanting to see, can I do anything here? Teach a virtue. Let's do that. Lose 500 devotion, which is fine. 50% chance of getting kind, 50% chance getting humble. Do it. Excellent. While attending prayer one early morning, I noticed my brother Clotaire drowsing off in his seat. Yes, I think I heard him request a moustache. I scurry off to fetch some ink before I gently sit down beside the lightly sleeping Clotaire and begin my work. It takes a few minutes, but in the end I am more than satisfied. His new moustache is marvellous. For some reason, Brother Clotaire does not return my smile when he awakens from his slumber. He's insulted, oh dear. Finished our Hall of War in York. What happened with this guy? He gained humble. Not the best, but never mind. And I can't do anything more because he has the trait. Is it religious studies? No. Can't remember. Anyway, who else do I have in my court? Young Diord has finished his education in the ways of war and learned the basic skills required. Can I give you some guidance? How about teaching you virtue? Do it. Young Diord has finished. Right, we've seen that. Loves physical games and is developing a strong physique. Chance of becoming brave, or becomes brawny. He will become brawny. Okay. We propose that Emma Gurnhalion and the Prince of Deard of Scotland have marry. She's quick. Oh, is this the betrothal that I'd set up anyway? Yes, accept. Unlanded son. That's fine, because I have lands to give away. So, where's my boy? Grant landed title. Could be Essex. Kent, why not? Yes, take Kent. There you go. I guess your wife's traits will be added in soon. There we are. Yeah, that's good. County of Kent. And that should also help, because I doubt my successor's going to have the ability to hold quite as many counties as I can. You're still my successor. Is there anybody better? Yeah, I'm getting on a bit. Well, why not my boy? Deard of Kent. And honorary title, you're the designated regent. You are... What gives the most monthly prestige? Not Keeper of the Swans. Keeper of the Swans it is. A prominent subject has petitioned me for justice. His daughter had supposedly been beaten by Marshal Dabout while he was their guest, and the father is requesting compensation. Again, the trait arbitrary. Chance of becoming just. Dabout of Orkney. You like me a lot. You're a bit old. A chance of becoming just. Sounds appealing. Let's do that. And we can now appoint Earl of Clydesdale? No, Canwall. Although I don't really need people that like me much in the council. It's nice to have. Jihad for Egypt again, the last one failed. The church wants to organise a miracle play for a local saint in our domain. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. 74 gold, we've got plenty gold. Let's keep it at that. We have plenty of gold, so let's check, see what we can do in terms of improvements. That's still going. Gowrie. Let's build a hollow vor in Gowrie. After what seems like forever, the wound from your maiming has completely healed. My Marshal Canwall has come to me with a suggestion. My lord, it is my opinion that Earl Bran of Shrewsbury would make an excellent military commander. Bran of Shrewsbury. Yeah. Looks alright. Very well. Okay, plotting going on. So, still only 2 people supporting you, but hopefully more will come to the cause. And Princess Maud, oh, go for stewardship. Can I increase my retinue any? Oh, plenty. I wanted to get some cavalry in there, so yeah, let's take this. I can't take this, why not? It uses 900 retinue cap. I have what? Using 2400 out of 31. Okay. Finished the Hall of War in Richmond. Oh, Duke of Orkney died. Go into hiding, somebody's after me. So how close are we? I was looking at this bit, yep. So 2400 less 8. So a total of 3124. Right, yep. So 732 available to me, and I need 900. Yep. And that's the only cav that I can add in, so we shall leave that for now. My steward, several contacts. We have 50 economic technology points. Apostate found. Who's the apostate? Rupert of Clydesdale. And he's just a dude. He's not in any way particularly special. Doesn't appear to be an apostate, just a lunatic. But there's nothing wrong with being a lunatic. No, I can't afford that. There might be some serious consequences. Throw him in a dungeon. My body may be sapless and infirm, but my mind is as healthy as ever. I gain the trait infirm. Right. Can I make you a commander? I can. You don't have any particular skills at it, but extra prestige. Okay, we'll leave that for now. He has an heir. Hang on, I should come back to this. Well, my boy is a child. Fantastic. The Kingdom of Italy. The ancient Lombard kingdom was established in Italy after a long history of migration originating in northern Europe. Along the way, the Lombards themselves have changed, both influencing and becoming influenced by the regions that they have settled. Now it has finally come to pass that the Lombard lands in Italy no longer have a Lombard ruler, and this effectively spells the end of the name of the Kingdom of the Lombards. We shall henceforth speak of the Kingdom of Italy, but the Lombard heritage shall live on. Sic transit gloria mundi. Okay. Just checking Austrasia and Burgundy to see how they're doing. Because I hope to go to war with them at some point. Oh, and this is going pretty well. I introduced Mayor Theophilus to Paphos to Bishop Unuist of Kirkwall. Whatever. So who's fighting here? Surrey and Austrasia. These guys against them. Bran has improved significantly. Aggressive leader. Young Maud is impressing everyone with her sensible choices and great capacity for self-restraint. Gains temperate. Yeah. Chance of becoming just? No, take temperate. I'd rather you had that for certain. Young Marie has finished her education in stewardship. I notice with pride that she has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Oh, he's a bishop now. This is the guy from Austrasia, I do believe. So have you lost any claim then? Does that perhaps... No, doesn't negate. It's still in a non-aggression pact. Alright. I thought maybe because he was no longer... I don't think he was the heir to the kingdom. Just to something. Yeah. So, non-aggression pact. Betrothal between Princess Malmury and Bishop Constantin. Okay. Earl Rupert is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon. Very well, I should be merciful. They always be 2 favours, swine. Good. I think just because they shift in power. We don't want seduction focus. Well, if you have more kids. Oh. So all he gets out of it is his opinion of me improves. Okay. Oh, if I peg it now, that might be for the best if he's going to take over. According to my Marshal Canwall, the peasants of Lincoln are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Lincoln. A safe peasant is a productive peasant. Let's do that, that's okay. No, I wanted to check tech. Anything we can do here? We can, yeah. Cavalry. Religious customs. or tolerance. Religious customs, I suppose. I think I'm going to have to do something. I have to incite something. Still no expansion by the Moors. Africa are now over here. Africa is spreading quite a bit. At Lombardy's expense. Maybe it's through marriage or something. So it is a bit random. And who's this? Cordoba. Sarah Turnberry seeks to kill Duke Merleo of Moray. What claims do I have, if any? Still only Durham and Sussex. Okay, so again the jihad fails. And still the same guy. I've received a letter from my fellow member of the Dominican Order, Mayor Gundo. Dear Brother Uudrost, will you, as the Christian scholar you are, please offer me some advice on my poetry, or the attempt of it? Okay. Been down this event chain before. If I remember right, published persons' poems without their consent. Not finished. Yep, so I went for that the last time, gained 1 diplomacy. Try this one this time. Diord. It's improved significantly. It's great, but I've got nothing to do with them. Still got plenty cash. Stables, no, all war. Keep builders busy for a while. I'm flattered that you think the Dominican Order could benefit from my work, Bear Gundo of Torino writes in his letter. Thank you for your support, brother. He continues, before assuring me of the finishing touches he intends to see to before the final version of the manuscript will enter the library. Great, we are friends. I think I may go ahead and build a castle shipyard. Where am I? Who are these people? Oh, pretty coloured. Pretty colours. Incapable and infirm. Build a shipyard then. Your last action before you become incapable. Thank you. What is the story? Why does she keep becoming the regent? Oh well. If we can just pass away peacefully now, that would be delightful. So I can get control of this guy before he wreaks havoc. He's got another legitimate son. There we go. Prince Asiok the Apostle. King Uudrost has given up the ghost at age 69. He died comatose in bed. Known to be kind, few had a bad word to say about him. A godly man, Uudrost is with Jesus now. King Diord, being a talented military tactician, we expect him to lead us to many victories on the field of battle. Long live King Diord. Well, if we ever get the chance to go to war, I'm sure he will. Oh, is this a legitimate son? Well done. Good job. Yeah, okay, so York, gets crown focus. Council's discontent, who cares? Open council positions, fine. Successful nomination, and pick an ambition. Well, I think I'm going to pick See the Realm Prosper. Since it's taking forever to get any sort of claims. And as I said, I'm changing this. Fruitful loins indeed. Let's go for straight stewardship. Can't. Until another 2.5 years. Damn it. Okay. You need to focus on duty. You for struggle. You can't. You good, quick. Duty. You struggle. Look at that. Jesus, 5 kids under the age of 2. Okay. Did not inherit King Uudrost the Lionheart's claim on the county of Sussex. That's a pity. Especially as I now am not in a non-aggression pact. Duke Girham of Galloway has provided me with proof that Bishop Eichor of St Andrews has been viciously slandering me. How should I use this information? Yeah, I don't think I need to arrest him. Keep the information to myself. My current occupation simply leaves me with no time to chase Madru or anyone else for that matter. I should give up for now. Nominate somebody. I think it has to be Bran, Earl of Shrewsbury. He's coming into his own, although he is possessed and he's a lollard. There's always something. Pause. Go for cannon. Yeah, I think I'm reasonably okay with that for now. The council still have complete power, or they have no power rather. Yep, I'm going to take that. Marshall. Hang on, let me go back. Are you good at anything? Steward? Well, you're actually just about the best. Come back. Take out that position, and we were building long term in Gowrie, so pop yourself in there. And the Marshal, you're not anybody at all. Earl of Shrewsbury, yeah. Stick you in. finished a castle shipyard in York. Okay, the Lords of East Anglia approved institution of slightly tax-focused burgher laws. So who's now attacked in here? It's owned by, or occupied by, the Earl of Surrey. And I suppose it's Austrasia's colour underneath there. I thought it was a Scottish blue. I don't have any claims whatsoever. So, and now Marshal of Northumberland seeks to kill some guy, the Sea Devil. Good. Well done. Okay, pause for the moment. I'm going to put a break in here. I hope you've enjoyed this. Quiet episode, really. Not much happening apart from the death of a king. So, thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment and rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the series. And I hope to see you again in part 67. Cheers.